This is day 75 of Living Grace, Walk in Love by Bob Goff. If you've yet to check out this series or our other series, Jesus Calling by Sarah Young, I highly suggest both of them. These are both 365-day devotionals if you'd like. Keep up with us here, or God bless you if you just had a lot of water. Grab your own copy. How's the printer doing down there, huh? You need ink, paper? I'll take care of your printer. That's okay. I love you. I know. You're my girl. Okay, you relax? Okay, relax. You want to read with me? Day 75 says, Grace draws a circle around everyone and says, we're in. Luke chapter 14, verse 23 says, Then the master told his servant, Go out to the roads and country lanes and compel them to come in, so that my house will be full. Amen. It says you learn a lot about adulthood when you plan a wedding. At first, it's so exciting, you wish you could bottle it up in a snow globe. Engagement rings, parties, and toasts. What's not to like? Everything is so blissful. Then you start to plan photographer, venue, caterer, tuxedos, and a wedding dress. It turns out, getting married can be quite expensive. The wedding ceremony is just the beginning too. Next, you hear about the cost of a plate of food. Corn dogs and fries start to sound pretty good when the reception in your imagination looks a lot more like a room full of price tags instead of friends. If the engagement survives all this, you sit down with your sweetheart to make an invitation list. You envision a reunion with your childhood best friends and college buddies. But the other person insists on all the second cousins. You have to make decisions between your fiance's mother's book club and your brother's girlfriend. There are the people you really want to invite and those you feel obligated to invite. What started out as bonding time turns into a sad ranking of the people in your lives. God's family works on an entirely different system. He's planning a celebration for the whole world, and he's going to get an unlimited number of seats. There's no budget and no tab that runs too high. It's already settled. There's enough room and more than enough love for everyone. We're wrong when we're tempted to think we'll be a guest of honor with God just because we do something nice or sacrificial for someone. The corollary, is just as wrong when we think we'll get seated at the table reserved for the troublemakers and the ne'er-do-wells just because we've messed up. Because Jesus stood in our place, every seat at God's table is reserved for his family. We just need to decide if we want to come. Don't rule yourself out because you think you've messed up the celebration or the planning. Grace draws a circle around everyone and says, we're in. The question we asked you to sit with at the end of the chapter says, who is missing at your family table? And the question that I want to follow up with that is, why are they missing at your family table? And that's something that you could dive deep on your own time. I got some printers to take care of. God bless.